Hello, welcome to Mimi's Keepsakes. I'm Arnell. I am back with the Marguerite Miller Weekly Collage Challenge, and today is week 26. Sure. Anyway, I say that every week, I think. So let's see what week 26, the prompts for week 26 is. It has rubber stamping in 2 colors, so I do have this stamp and this stamp. This is definitely rubber stamp, and I have some ink colors here just to have a variety of things to choose from. And a hexagon. I couldn't find a hexagon. I've been looking for a hexagon for the past, I think, hour. So I decided I'm just making my own hexagon. So if you are mathematically inclined, don't look at this, because this is definitely not a correct. No corners are correct or anything on that hexagon, but it looks like a hexagon. It'll work. And then a face. I have this Victorian scrapbook. It's a beautiful book. I found it at the thrift store, and it is just sorry about the glare. There's nothing I can do about that. Unfortunately, it is a glossy book. So it just has a Victorian scrapbook. So it has a lot of things that would have been in Victorian scrapbooks. Calling cards, advertising cards, those beautiful kind of images that I want to fussy cut and still have not done, because you know how it is. There's beautiful pictures, images on both sides. Which side do you pick? I'm sure all of you know the story. So I went through the book and I picked this one. I'm so sorry, it is very there. That's better. I'll just quickly page through the rest of the book. I don't want to be here all day long just looking at this book, but just in case you are interested in finding this book somewhere, just to give you an idea. And I wonder, there's the cover that the ISBN number is there. It is, if you want to look it up. And it is Victorian Scrapbook by Cynthia Hart, John Grossman, and Priscilla Dunhill. So I am going to tear this out and see, but it has to happen. It's gonna happen. Then I also just want to keep that there in case I want that second page. I'm not sure. Just grab the other book. Prompts. A set of numbers. So this is my set of numbers. A text in a different alphabet. I have this. I'm not sure if it's Mandarin. Not 100% sure, but that. So I'm going to use that. A different alphabet, and a bonus is a tall building. So I got this book. It says Altona, Hamburgs. It's German, so I can't read the rest. But it is a beautiful book as well. It has a lot of black and white images in it. All kinds of things. Just a beautiful, beautiful book if you like black and white. Oh, just gonna, like I say, just quickly page through it again so you get an idea of what is in this book. If you are interested in it, that might be a good option too. Let's tear that one out. And I was thinking this one. So let's tear both out and see what we'll use in the collage. I'm not sure. Okay, and that was the bonus, a tall building. So let's move on to our That was week 20. This was 25, so that was 24, and we are on to week 26. Okay. Let me just bend my book. Poor book. Week 26 of 52. Oh, wow. Anyway, I need to make or create a background here somehow. And so this is my lady, and I kind of picked pink colors to go with this. I am not sure if I want to fussy cut her. I kind of like that as a background, but I do want to add things to it. And I don't really want to lose the roses on the bottom. So I am thinking what I'm going to do is fussy cut this bottom part so I can move it up, if that makes any sense. And of course I don't have my regular fussy cut scissors, so I'll just have to work with this bigger scissors, which isn't ideal. Yeah, I don't want to lose the roses on the bottom there. That there, because I don't want the fold in her face, and then all of that will still be there, and then I can move this up. Okay, that is a plan. Okay, so she'll be there like that. I have to cut some of that off, and then this will sit here. Maybe I want that rose on top of the leaf and not the leaf on top of the rose. So I'm just going to cut this out, and then maybe okay, I need to do that as well. See how far up I need to do that. Quite a bit. Okay, I hope I'm just trying to get this. I'll show you in a minute what I'm trying to do. You're probably thinking, what is she doing? But I'll show you in a minute. Just trying to create a notch here for the rose to sit on top of that leaf. There. Something like that. I'll pull that up. This down. Okay, so now it looks like the rose is on top of the leaf. That's what I was trying to achieve. Okay, that looks good. I might just I didn't run out of glue. I didn't check that before I started, so I need to figure out how far these needs to come up in underneath, and so that kind of fits in there with the jewelry. Everything is straight. Okay, So I'm going to add some glue here. Oops. So I'm just gluing the rows onto this. And come on, finger. And then on the bottom here, just to create one image again, the right size. Need to get that. This needs to go this way a little bit. Baby wipe. Okay. Just want to get rid of that excess glue so I don't have shiny glue pieces on my paper. Okay. Bring it back in and then luckily that still moved. Okay, I'm going to leave that to dry a little bit. So then I need to do something here. Oh, and you know what? I still need my tall building, and I'll need my and my stamped image. Okay, so what I'm thinking is maybe I will fussy cut this a little bit. Something like that, and then maybe just trying to create a background here. Oh, that is where is this? My alphabet in a different language. And do I want to add this tall building in there or the other one? Let's see. This part of the background. Just have to play around here a little bit. Layer all of this up. And then where's my language? So we'll just add something like this in there. Then I still need to have the stamped images. I'm wondering if I have this again glued on here. Okay, let's work on this for 2 seconds. I am going to glue this on here. My glue bottle is definitely needs to be refilled. So what I'm just want to stamp on here, then I can, because if I'm stamping on my book here, it's going to be very lumpy and bumpy and probably not make a good stamp image. Okay, move everything. So I'm thinking, if I have this, I'm wondering if I should do that's probably not straight, but well. Maybe I'll do something like that, so it kind of overlaps. I simply glued that piece of paper onto this background, and I'm going to glue this onto that, just because I decided to, oh, that's not straight at all. I have decided to make a stamped image, but I kind of wanted to overlap all 3 pages, and I won't be able to do that once I have this glued in the book, because stamping won't give a good image because it will be too lumpy. So let's see if I can do this successfully. Okay, let's do the stamping, and I am thinking, oh, there's the, well, first off, I want to, with the distress inks, just make this a little more, you know, aged brown, so it kind of goes better with that. And maybe even some of the pink, just a little bit of brown in here. Okay, and then we'll just see how this, I got this stamp at the thrifting, so if you want to go look at my thrift video of Thursday, I'll try to remember to link it in the description box, but if not, it's my last thrifted haul. I bought it online from like Facebook Marketplace, so from a lady. So let's see if we can get it on here successfully. So that, it said stamping in two colors. I don't know if it's the same image, but I'm not doing the same image, but they're stamping in red, and then I am going to just, let me just see, oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, then I'm just going to stamp my numbers in here. You can't really see it, so shall we stamp the numbers again, maybe just down here as well, just so you can see it. Okay, numbers are stamped. Now I have this weird looking page. Okay, her face is not, okay, so let's glue this one down. And I'm am gluing this down with art glitter glue just because this is a very glossy page. Not sure the glue stick that I have will work well enough with that, so I'm just going to not take any chances. And I can actually cut that off. I don't need that piece. Let's grab my wipe and clean out my hands. Okay. Just want to spread that glue. And then I am going to again just add some. Oh, that's too much, but it's okay. We'll just go with it. I think the lady will cover most of that anyway. Hoping. I am hoping. Okay, so we'll put her here, and then oh, you know what, I wanted this one. Okay, well, it will just have to work this way, the other way around. So I'm going to tear it. Maybe I can still, oh, I can still lift this up a little bit. Okay, to get that paper in behind here. It's like a puzzle today. I'm sorry. It's kind of probably shouldn't have glued those together. I think that's what makes everything complicated today. And I'm just going to cut this. We're doing paper puzzling, not paper piecing. Okay. Yes, that's how I wanted it. Okay, and then we need to fold this over here just to get my image nice in that crease again. Maybe next year I should do a collage book with simply one-page spreads. I've seen a couple of those and I do like the one-page spreads. I think Kay from Pixie K Designs are doing one-page spreads. And yeah, so go watch her channel. I'll have her in the description box. Other people that I've been watching who's doing the Marguerite Müller challenge. I've had a couple of people in last week. I'll mention a couple different people this week. Oh my. So the other people, I just started watching Karen Billinger. I'm new to her channel, but I did like her collage last week of week 20. I think I watched week 24 actually on her channel, and it was really good. And who else have I been watching who's doing the Marguerite Müller challenge? Oh, Gaila Gustinelli is doing it each week. I think she's been doing it for a couple of years. I'm pretty sure she's been doing it from the beginning, if I'm not mistaken. Just want to make sure my pieces are glued down well enough. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why this week the adding the elements together, why I made it so complicated, but we'll get there in a minute. getting all of this down. Okay. And then this I'll glue down again with some art glitter glue. There is some, but it's glue stick in there, but it's glossy on glossy with this one, so I think I'm gonna be just gonna make sure it's all glued down really well. Okay, it's definitely a messy one this week. Sorry about that. I'm sorry, I made this way more complicated than it was supposed to, but I just quickly glued everything on to this page because it was just such a struggle. I thought I'll save you the misery of watching me glue this on this side. Anyway, so now we need to finish. So we have I'm thinking I'm going to stamp my number in StazOn just because this is such a glossy paper, and every time I wipe with the glue off, you know, when I was wiping the glue off, the because Stemholz is a water soluble ink, it kind of came off too. So we'll just do this stamp again so we have the numbers. Okay, let's see. I'm thinking I still need to do the hexagon somewhere. I have this here. I might add this somehow. Anyway, let's see if I have all the prompts. A rubber stamp in 2 colors, so we have this, and I'm wondering if she meant this. Anyway, I have 2 colors there in a rubber stamp. I'm not gonna be too. And then the hexagon I still need to add. The face I have. A set of numbers are here, and we can add more. Text in a different language or different alphabet, and a bonus is a tall building, so that's there. So now I'm thinking I just need to kind of finish this off, and I do still need to add the hexagon. I have this rose here, but I'm not liking that. Let's see what else we had on this side. Sorry, this, if I'm turning the page, would probably be very close to the camera. I'm looking for more roses or something to add here, just to fill it in a little bit. Let's see if there is anything in this book that will work. That might work to add with the hexagon in a bit of a cluster. Maybe that one's better. Sorry, just looking for something to add to my that might work too. Now I lost the rose. Okay. And of course I've glued everything down, so that is too big. Okay, we'll need to add things. Trying to figure out if I can use that maybe. I'm sorry, I'm still just looking for something. Okay, so maybe let's do oh, here I have my finger on it. Let's do this. Let's fussy cut this and add it in here, I'm thinking. And then I still need to add the hexagon in somewhere. And we'll figure that out in a minute. Let's just fill in some of my background pages. Sometimes it doesn't always go so smooth. I'm sorry that I had to go through that book, but then you got to see a little bit more of the book. I'm gonna cut that leaf off. Okay, a little velvet ribbon. Let's see how this fits in with the rest of the collage. I'm not sure if it will work, but I feel I do need a little something there. Thinking that might look like a white rose in there, but it doesn't, so we'll just get rid of that. Okay, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And now I'm covering I was hoping I can kind of get this together. Something like that. Okay, and then for the hexagon, shall we add the hexagon? I need to add the hexagon somewhere. Don't know exactly where. Let's just I can leave out the hexagon because I have the bonus, and I'm thinking I'm gonna do that. I can stick the hexagon in there behind just to have it in there, but it won't serve any purpose, so I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. And shall I have a ruffle up here? Just looking at what I have here, just because that kind of didn't go so well when I did the gluing. Oh my. Things definitely aren't going smoothly today. Okay, Let's see. If we just had this on here, but it kind of looks funny. Maybe I'll just leave that too, and maybe we'll just add some ink in here. Just kind of make it way darker this corner and bring it down. And just make it work. Sometimes it just has to work. Let's do dark corners here too. Okay. Definitely not the smoothest, easiest collage so far, but we had glue issues, we had all kinds of issues today. Add that on there. And again, I'm going to add this with just art glitter glue, just because this paper is so glossy. It kind of do not want to stick with the glue stick. Okay. Definitely having glue issues today because the glue is oozing out all over the place as well. But luckily nothing that a wet wipe can't fix. Okay, and I'm thinking just a little bit of ink on this. And that is okay, thinking. I have my glue stick not back on. Let me just do that because I do forget to do that. And then in the end I have my glue dried out. So this is the collage for today. Let's see if I have everything. It is week 26. It's a rubber stamping in 2 colors, so I have red and brown here. Not sure if that's exactly what she meant, but we'll go with that. And then a hexagon. I didn't do the hexagon. A face. I have the face here, and isn't she pretty? A set of numbers, so I have the set of numbers here on the bottom. Text in a different alphabet is over there, and then the bonus was a tall building, and we have that mansion or chateau there in the background. And so that is my collage for today. Sorry for the fumbling around today, but you know that's just how it goes sometimes. And thank you for watching. Please go support the other channels who's participating, and I will see you again soon. Bye.